Hello to all my story lovers. Welcome back in Storytime channel. Today I'm reading A Wedding Gift. This is the part 2 from the Three Ponds, written by the great Sudha Murty and taken from the book The Day When I Stopped Drinking Milk. Now let's go through it. Let me now tell you the story of the Nawalgund pond. Nawalgund is a fairly big town in northern Karnataka. Long ago, the village chief was a man named Ramagowda. He had two lovely daughters, Chenamma and Nilamma. Though Nawalgund's land was fertile, it was heavily dependent on rain, and the life in Nawalgund was very difficult. There was no water or stream nearby. Several wells were dug in search of water, but there was not even a drop of water in them. Men and women walked miles to get a few buckets of water. Ramagowda's family was rich and lived in luxury. They had many servants who fetched water for them in bullock carts, so the family never realized the problem of the poor people. One day there was a panchayat meeting headed by Ramagowda. The poor people came to the meeting and said, "Sir, please make a pond in this village. We will work hard and help build the pond. We won't even ask for the labor charges." Ramagowda said, "It is not easy to build a pond. You may say that there are no labor charges. However, we still require a lot of money to build it. Let every rich man in the village contribute something towards the pond. Then we can think about it and decide." But no rich man was ready to give money. In those days, every rich man had plenty of laborers, and many of them were bonded laborers. So the rich people in Nawalgund never cared to understand the difficulties of fetching water. Nilamma was standing behind the pillar when the conversation was going on. She knew that her father could have funded the construction of pond because he was the richest man in the village. She also realized that other rich people were waiting for Ramagowda to contribute some money himself, but nothing happened and the meeting was adjourned. Nilamma felt very sad. She knew the problems of fetching water because she knew the difficulties of her maid. One day, without informing anyone, Nilamma had walked with the maid to get a bucket of water. It was a Herculean task, but Nilamma knew that her father would never listen to her, so she kept quiet. A few years went by. Chennamma and Nilamma grew up, and Ramagowda found two rich sons in law. The weddings were held with great pomp. When Chennamma and Nilamma were about to leave their father's home, he asked them, "Daughters, you are leaving this town. What do you want as a gift?" Chennamma said, "I want a bullock cart filled with jewelry." "Sure, my daughter," said Ramagowda. Nilamma did not say anything. "Nilamma, what do you want?" Her father insisted. "I don't know whether you will be able to give me what I want," she said. That enraged Ramagowda. "What do you mean by that? I am a richest man in the village and have only two daughters. Look at your sister. When she asked me for a bullock cart of jewelry, I agreed. Why will I say no to you? Are you going to ask me for something extraordinary?" Nilamma said, "I will ask for something that you can definitely give me, but promise me that you will. Only then will I ask you." Ramagowda thought that Nilamma might ask for more jewelry than her sister, or maybe she wanted land. So he said yes. Father, I don't want a gram of gold or jewelry from your house. I don't even want silk saris. I do not intend to take an inch of your land, but I want a pond to be constructed in the middle of the village so that every poor person can fetch drinking water with ease. Ramagowda was dumbstruck. First, he was very upset with his daughter. Then, he thought of the expense. He knew that he could afford it. He remembered his promise. He smiled and said, "A promise is a promise. I will build a pond for you." Even today, the pond named after Nilamma stands in the middle of the Nawalgund town. Over a period of time, the pond has been expanded and decorated, but to this day it is well maintained. Everyone must follow the strict rule of washing his or her feet before entering the pond. There is no way that the people of Nawalgund can afford to contaminate the water. Today, Nilamma, Chennamma, and Ramagowda are no more, but everybody remembers Nilamma's concern for the people of Nawalgund. Now we conclude the third part in the next video, that is going to be Bhagirathi. Thanks for watching, guys.